Not to legislative matters, the Nigerian Senate has urged the federal government to introduce a food stamps program as an interim measure to cushion the effects of food insecurity in the country. This was even as the Red Chamber also called on the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security to liaise with development partners and other relevant stakeholders, especially the Lagos Food Bank Initiative, which introduced Temporary Food Assistance Program, TEFAP, a few years ago. These resolutions follow the motion sponsored by the Senate Chief Whip, Senator Leon Dume, as well as majority of other senators during Tuesday's plenary. Food stamps is a supplemental nutrition assistance program that provides food purchasing assistance for low and no-income people to help them maintain adequate nutrition and health.
I have a motion here titled "The Introduction of Food Stamps in Nigeria as an Interim Measure to Address Imminent Food Insecurity in the Country." The Senate notes that the unveiling of October 23rd Career Harmonized Analysis on Food Security, it was projected that in 2024, Nigeria is expecting to see about 26.5 million people grappling with high level of food security.
Contributing, the lawmakers said there is no better time for the motion than now, adding that identifying vulnerable people in his constituency has always been a problem, but that the food stamps will help.
There is a dire need for us to develop a system that is near foolproof, that can provide for the ordinary Nigerian. Mr. President, you won't be surprised. And I told one of my colleagues recently, a constituent of mine begged me to send him 1,000 naira to be able to buy garri to drink. That is how bad our situation is. And so it will be a historical achievement of this administration.
From now, we commence payment of over 12 billion naira to 12 million vulnerable Nigerians. And I know the process is on. But with this kind of motion, specifying that a food stamp be made available to the vulnerable ones, I want to thank Senator Sadiq, who have given an insight into how do we ensure that this food stamp that we are asking the government to put in place gets to the right people.
Those that need this food, it never gets to them. When those trucks comes out of the silos of that storage facility, only God knows where they go. But if this system is adopted, whereby I'm a beneficiary of this and I have my stamp, which I will present at every strategic location that have been identified for that purpose.
In his remarks, the Deputy Senate President, Senator Jibrin Brau, who presided over plenary, also agreed that the program, if implemented, would help assuage the sufferings of Nigerians.
Well received by all and sundry and well contributed to. It's something that will help in dealing with our zeal to assist the poor of the poor in this country. Whatever measure that's brought forward to assist the poor, the vulnerable, should be welcome, and this is welcome. The Senate is open to every suggestion, every initiative, any measure at all that will help in alleviating